We have now a live look for you at Capitol Hill. We can say a storm is brewing. Maybe we are less than 2 weeks away now from a government shutdown deadline. Yesterday, Elon Musk met with Senate Republicans on Capitol Hill discussing efforts to enshrine DOGE cuts into law. CBS News congressional correspondent Nikole Killion is following all of this for us and joins us now live from Capitol Hill. Nikole, good morning to you. What came out of this meeting with Musk?
Well, really, this was an opportunity for him to answer their questions about how he is orchestrating and trying to carry out some of these cuts that we have seen from the administration and from the DOGE team, if you will. Many Republicans, of course, while they are supportive of the effort more broadly, some of them are starting to get some pushback from their constituents. So this really was an opportunity for them to make that case to Elon Musk, with some of them saying, look, we need to kind of codify some of these cuts into law. I spoke briefly with Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, who heads the DOGE subcommittee in the House and is working closely with Musk. Take a listen.
Did he commit to providing Congress with a list of proposed cuts, and do you think he should?
Well, this is where my committee is coming into play, and we'll be playing a major role in exposing how these things are happening.
And so her point, as you heard there, was that she's going to continue to work with Elon Musk on this. But certainly in terms of the meeting that he had with Senate Republicans, that's what they pressed him for. You know, look, all of these things you want to cut, that you want to make more efficient, give us a list. We will turn that into a legislative package that we can codify, and it might have a better chance of getting a vote in Congress. That might be a better path for these cuts than trying to litigate this in the court system, which is what's happening now.
Yeah. And Nikole, you and I this week have been speaking about this looming government shutdown. We know that House Republicans say they're pursuing a short-term spending bill in order to avoid a shutdown. What more do we know about that?
Yeah, well, it's kind of a short-term, long-term funding patch, if you will. You know, Speaker Johnson and House Republicans want to move forward with a full-year continuing resolution, which, again, is kind of a short-term funding patch to kind of keep government spending flat at current levels through the end of this fiscal year. Democrats are a little hesitant to go that far. Some of them prefer an even shorter-term patch, maybe just an extension of government funding for a few more months or a few more weeks. They're concerned kind of with that longer term, you know, continuing the funding through the year might give someone like an Elon Musk more opportunity to try to enact some of these cuts. So they're a little hesitant to go that far. But congressional appropriators say they are potentially close on some type of agreement, more broadly speaking, when it comes to government funding levels. So again, we'll likely start to see some of those details about a potential plan trickle out in the next couple of days here.
Yeah, and as you say, it is all about the details. Nikole Killion, great to see you this morning. Thank you very much.